Hi, I'm Ellie.
And I'm Joe Morgan.
And welcome to The Jungle,
where we give you the scoop on all things purple, gold, and white. And speaking of our favorite colors, who better to start off this week's coverage than the girls who get us pumped for our school colors, the cheerleaders.
Today, we're going to answer the age-old question, is cheerleading a sport? Let's go to our reporter, Isabella, with coverage on this controversial topic.
Today on The Jungle, I am talking about cheer. Is cheer a sport? I mean, they practice just as much as any other sport. They have conditioning camp and practice. Not only that, cheer is a very dangerous sport. In my opinion, I do think cheer is a sport, but let's get some more opinions.
Yes, I believe cheer is a sport because almost every practice I see them, running a mile and working hard every single day.
I believe cheer is a sport because they lift weights just like any other sports team, and yeah.
I also believe that cheer is a sport because they can't just do things like in football where you have to practice and just get the end result. You have to watch them the whole time, make sure they're perfect and in sync, and they all have to work together just to get that look of the whole entire competition.
And they're just like our best supporters because they're always there at every single football game, and they're there at every basketball game. They have so much energy every single time that they show up. I mean, they're just great.
Yes, sir, I do. I believe that they use their muscles just like any other athlete. What do you think, Lilia?
I don't think cheer is a sport because band isn't a sport, but at the same time, they do have to use their muscles. But I don't know. Yes, no. What about you, Caitlin?
I do think cheer is a sport because it takes hard work and dedication to do it. And if you don't have the muscles or you don't work out, you won't be able to lift them up and do the little stunts they do. And the flips they do, they aren't easy. I'll tell you that right now.
So now that we have had some opinions, let's see what some of the cheerleaders have to say.
You have to have dedication, and you have to be able to be strong enough to do it. And some people think you can just try out for cheer and easily make it, but you have to be strong enough and know what you're doing. Because cheer is harder than you think.
Amen.
Also, I'm just kidding.
Cheer is one of the most dangerous sports because cheerleaders have to throw people in the air, and there's a lot of risks that happen with that. And if they fall, they're falling from about 20 feet in the air, and if they land on their head, it can be very dangerous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3.
This is Isabella Fletcher signing off for The Jungle. Back to you, Ellie and John.
Thank you, Isabel. Now for our next topic. Let's go to Grace for coverage on one of Springville's service clubs, FCCLA.
FCCLA is among the many clubs offered at Springville High School. It is the only in-school student organization with the family as its central focus. I interviewed Ms. Weston, the club administrator, to learn more about this organization.
FCCLA stands for Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America.
Involvement in FCCLA offers members the opportunity to expand their leadership potential and develop skills for life.
This year's theme for FCCLA is Believe in Yourself. Just like this fingerprint, you are unique.
The club volunteers in numerous ways, including donating to Siren Snuggles and Save a Life, serving hot and iced coffee, and visiting the nursing home.
Any students that currently take a Family Consumer Science class, or if you've previously taken a class, you are eligible to join.
This is Grace Crotts signing off from The Jungle.
Thanks, Grace. Now let's go to Caleb and Skylar for the scoop on sports.
Thanks, guys. This Friday, the Tigers traveled to Sylacauga for their Week 3 away game. The Tigers went down early, but responded with a field goal from sophomore kicker Hunter Ambrose. But they knew it wasn't going to be enough. On their next drive, they drove all the way down the field, and Bradley Cole was eventually able to walk it in for a touchdown. The Tigers held their own and would not stop fighting until the end, but the speed from the Aggies' running backs and quarterback was too much for the Tigers' defense. The final score was 48-10.
What a tough loss. Last week I caught up with our Springville Tigers volleyball team. Let's take a look. Last Thursday, the Lady Tigers took on Asheville in Shades Valley at home. Riley Barrett had 3 aces and 14 kills. Lexi Beatty had 13 kills and 5 blocks. Robin Russo had 37 assists, and 6 digs. Chloe Danielle had 2 aces and 7 kills and 3 blocks. Abby Swaney had 5 aces and 8 digs, and Bennett Patterson had 6 aces and 3 blocks. The Tigers beat both the Mounties and the Bulldogs. Their record is currently 9-4.
The girls play at home tomorrow, and the football team plays Central Clay County at home Friday. Go out and support your Tigers.
Back to you, Ellie and John Morgan.
Thanks. Guys, now on a more retrospective note, I've done some digging to answer the question of what our school was like in the past after analyzing a yearbook from 1952. I found that 66 years ago, SHS was very different. Not only the building as high school we know had yet to be built, but the hairstyles and even the cheerleading outfits were much different than the ones we have today. And despite the smaller classes, they had various school clubs such as the library club, Spanish club, and a drama club in which many students participated in.
Wow, that's really cool to see our differences between our school today and in the past. It helps us see how far we've come as a community.
Indeed, folks, it's getting to that time of year again, the stress-filled, ultra-competitive hype train that we all know and love. That's right, I'm talking about homecoming.
That's right, John. And this year, it looks like it's going to be one to remember. A staple of homecoming is the crazy dress-up competitions between each class on the week of homecoming. We're starting the first dress-up day is on Monday with PJ versus DJ day, as if we didn't need another reason to fall asleep in class. Then Tuesday, we're choosing between good and evil with hero versus villain day. Next, on Wednesday, get ready to feel nostalgic as you'll be dressing up as your favorite childhood movies and cartoons in Disney versus Nickelodeon. Thursday, the day most people will be waiting for in fervent anticipation, is Vine versus Meme Day. Unfortunately, it will not be on Wednesday, my dudes. Regardless, we'll end the week off with Homecoming Day. Be sure to wear your Springville colors and dress up all of the spirit days in support of your class.
And that's all we have, folks. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Jungle SHS, and check out our online publication, The Roar, at roarshs.com.
Support your Springville Tigers at upcoming events, and be sure to tune in next week for more on everything Springville.